Okay, hello my ever afters. So I'm gonna be going back and watching some things that some of y'all have been suggesting for me. So one of the things is gonna be the Move to performance for SWICY, which I have not watched. I think I only ever have watched the um NV and then maybe like a performance here and there of it, but probably like at the concert I think of SWICY. I don't think, or maybe like from their showcase, I think, if I'm not mistaken, for the album whenever it came out. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and watch, y'all. And they're wearing like the staple like outfit for the concept of it. Oh, I like how they that. Ooh, okay, transitions. I mentioned before that you can notice that they made their like the nails that they gave them are long on purpose to help like accentuate all like the finger and like hand choreo. Also when they do like the double horns, it makes it like a little bit more sharper, right? Ooh, okay. I like how they did that. The camera. Oh, cute. Ooh. Oh, that was a different take. I think you could see I didn't mean to pause so early, but I just wanted to. You could see where I guess her hair ended up sticking up after the jump, and then they fixed it in the next shot. Toki, heart, swish, heart. Cute. Okay, I will say that one thing about the Move to performance, like compared to the Studio Choom, is that I like how they play with the editing of it. I think I've mentioned this in the Ahop performance as well for running at 1.5 times speed, where they have a lot of like creativeness with it. They like really, they could tell that whoever makes the like or edits the videos has a lot of fun doing it, and then also how creative they can get with how they insert members during certain frames. So like you see like a lot of effects of like them like it's like the group, and then whenever like one person is like singing their part, they insert them in and they have like that spotlight a little bit, but still keeping within focus of the member, like the whole members as a unit group for that specific like part of the performance. And I think it's just really fun also how they added in the like slow motion like jump at the end, and then like it's all coming basically like adding them all in back into the formation of what they are, if that makes sense, you know, or what the formation is of like back into that, like, and just like sliding them in, and then also like, with the turns of them in the like straight line formation that they did. I'm trying to like think where it was. And then obviously also when it comes to for this and Studio Chum, I will say it is definitely practice for them, or definitely experience for them to help them find where the camera is. So, you know, because whenever they do music shows, like promotions, they always have to find where the red light is. So it's them like, instead of just, you know, solely just facing the camera straight forward, like in the what they would do for like a normal dance practice, the camera is like it's obviously on a rig, so like it like squishes in different parts, so it's not just them looking down, they're like looking at an angle, looking up here, like looking everywhere where it needs to be, like all of them need to match. So I think it makes it that much harder, I think, to do a performance like this, like a special like performance for it, because you have to add in all those aspects. And then also, if you mess up a take, you have to do the takes repeatedly, especially when it comes to like how they edit it in. So it's not just like a group shot. They have to do like separate like single members for whenever they come in and add them on the side, and when it's like their parts to sing, or like when it's like them jumping. I wonder if that was them like doing it all in one go, or if it's again like doing separate ones and then adding it in. And that's why they kind of also do it in a plain background like this, so you can't, it's not necessarily like, it's not detectable, if that makes sense, like by because it's all the same color, so you can't really like, it looks like it's just happening, like, you know, even though they're adding it in with editing and like transitions, it looks like it's happening at the same time, and not necessarily just being like, you know, added in, or like there's like a distinct, like, if that makes it, like, distinct like cut off from where it's being added in, if that makes sense. But I'm trying to like think of where it was. This part right here, you see what I mean? Like it looks very seamless because it's the same background. So like it doesn't look like there's any like, there's no like distinct line of the cutting off where they added it in. It's just very like seamless here. So, and then, you know, you can still focus on which member is singing and doing their part, while you're still looking at the group do their group part in unison. And then like whenever like they pull in, the camera also like zooms into, like it looked like they're grabbing the camera, especially like that part with someone where she actually does look like she's grabbing it and like leading you into like their charm of the dance and song. You see, like it's, you see they're all looking this way, and then they're looking forward again whenever the camera comes up to them. You see that's how they added that in? Again, looking up at the angle up here, then down low where the camera is. Yeah, and then this overhead shot. Like this, like adding multiple of her doing this particular part and making it go around as they're going around in a circle during this part is really cool. And this part too, yeah, I'm pretty sure they did this individually and then added it all in, and then maybe like the girls in the center were already in the center whenever, you know what I mean? So it's cool how they add all of this in. But yeah, you could tell that's like them adding in a new take with the hair. Like, I think it might have been an extension or something that like kind of popped up or got stuck when she jumped up and came back down. So they're like, oh, we had to take a new take for that. But yeah, and then like, again, how they move the camera, and then it automatically goes to like them doing their outros for that. That's how, I think they did a really good job of doing that with this whole like specific Move To performance, or just not specific, but like in general with Move To performances in general, where they, like I said, they do one solo color, so it makes it easier to edit and transition again without having like a distinct line of it being like, oh, you could tell this is like, obviously we know it's added in from a different like frame or a different cut, but it doesn't look that obvious because it's like adding again through a transition and like being like, oh, and you're like, oh, like wow, it like definitely shows, like I said again, how much they really put effort in, like the staff and whoever edits it and the camera crew, because it definitely comes, it definitely is a lot of creative liberty that you have to take with, oh, we should make it look like this, or like planning too, like we should do this to make it look cool, and like how it ties in seamlessly together that way, if that makes sense. But I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I think it's always it's always between Studio Choom and Move to Performance. Of course, the only thing I do like about Studio Choom is that they do give you behind the scenes of them recording or practicing, or like all of like that whole session of them doing the dance. That's the only thing I would say that I prefer more, because because I am actually curious to see like how the behind the scenes would look in terms of like them getting the single shots and then putting it all together. But in terms of like effects and stuff like that, I feel like definitely Move to Performance trumps Studio Choom in that aspect. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.